and welcome to another session of weekly swing analysis. This is Saturday, September 10th, and we're looking into the September 12th, week of September 12th, and let's dive into the charts. Let's start with the 20-year monthly, and I want to bring to your notice a little bit of historical patterns in the charts as of now. So you can see on this monthly chart, we are making lower lows. So far, we are yet to make higher highs, but you can see a squeeze happening here. And as you can see, if you look from the downtrend and draw a line, that's like a pennant forming there. And let's draw some similarities on this pennant to what we have seen in the 2008 crash. And that's the similarity that I wanted to draw here. If you can see, it sold off for a few months, then 2 very strong months of a buying squeeze and hit the trend line, and then just started selling off and broke that whole pennant there. So will something similar happen? I don't know, but looking at the chart patterns, and also looking at the way it is forming, there is a high possibility of that happening. So we can see that it did sell off a few months. There was one brick candle, then one rejection a month, and pretty much September it has been green so far. So don't know yet what would be the flow and the trend, but as of now we can see from the market on a monthly basis, this has been oversold and the trend has been to the upside so far. September is usually the bearish month, but so far we haven't seen that. It's been actually going up in this month, and I've drawn few levels here on price, and just a few moments we'll dive deeper into that. Let's look at the weekly here. If you look at the weekly, I want to draw a channel here. And that's the channel there, touching the bottoms here. So it did break out from that channel. If you see, it did break out from that channel, then come in, touch the bottom of the channel, a little bit below that, and then again started going up. Will it go all the way up? I don't know. Maybe it will reach like all the way up here. I don't know. But based on this channel, I can see that at this point of time, 4074 or something like that. That looks like around right around there. So 4083. So let's make it 4085. Now I want to edit that price level and make it a little bit precise number here of 4085. As a resistance, it did break out of that resistance, and we're gonna keep that upper trend line, keep that lower trend line, get this channel out. And rather than going into the daily, I directly want to jump into the 4-hourlies. In the 4-hourlies, it may be a little difficult to read, but you can see here. So let's actually go to the daily so that you can see this clearly. So this is a classic head and shoulder pattern. So that's a shoulder, that's another shoulder, that's the head, and it broke down from that. So that's why I put this 4120 or 4110 line. So let's say 4110 to 4120. So I'll make it a 4110 right at the neck, a major resistance. And you can see also 4085 also a major resistance as of now. In the daily, it built a long support here, and this has been also a strong supply level that broke through, and it took a lot of time to break through that. and hence broke that resistance, and now it became a support, and then it sold off. So as it sold off and there was nothing in here at this level, I'm not that sure about the 4085 level to hold. But said that, it did sell off, it did hit a trend line, this big trend line out here, and it did sell off from that trend line. Now will it break through this? I would say yes, because there would be not much of a resistance here. Most of the supply level sell orders had been already consumed, and I doubt any of them are left, but I can be wrong, so we will see. But definitely 4110 to 4120 area, I can see a strong area to short, and obviously 4210. There has been multiple days in this range where it has formed sell orders that sold off. Keeping that into an account, let's go into the 4 hourly, and it's very clear on the head and shoulder pattern here, so nothing different here. So I wanted to focus more on this trend line. So you can see that trend line, and this is the trend line that I used for my short, and I got some good short from there also. And currently I am in a short from that level of 4085. I'm targeting at least this level here, which is 4018, one level, and the other level is obviously here, which is something around 4045. So these are the two levels. So I have already taken a profit on Friday from a short of 4060 around this level of 4045, and I did not enter another long from 4045. I tried a 4060 short again. It failed, so I lost. I had a stop loss of around 10 points. I lost that on Friday. Then I re-entered at 4085. I would really think that 4045 area would be touched again, but if not, then obviously 4020 is the next big support area, and we know this is the next big support area here, which is 3939, and obviously from where it bounced right around here, which is 3960. Now this was a multiple hour area, so here definitely huge amount of resistance. And before we ignore any other areas, let's make sure that there are no gaps here. And as I can see, there are no gaps here, but definitely there is a gap here that is not filled yet. So we do have some gap fills that are there that needs to be filled. So we'll keep that into account. So what's the plan going into next week? My plan as of now is that I'm still in a short going into next week, but I am not that confident with that short, and hence I am now trailing my short. And what I would like to do is, and again, my short was right at that level of 4085 level, so I'm trailing that short. So I would think that this would break this 4085 and try to go up and then reacquire 4085 to go to the 4110 area. I would definitely try a 4110 short, but again, price action prevails, and I'm not gonna go against the price action. Point to note here is that definitely in the 4 hourly it is overbought, so we need to see some cool off. And will I try a long at 4045? Not anymore. I don't think that level is any strong, but I'll definitely try a long of 4020, or I'll try a long of a sharp rejection anywhere between this 4020 and 4045 area, and with the rejection I'll give it some 10 to 15 points of cooling points, and then I'll take my long targeting 4085 and then 4110 with a runner. The other way around is if my 4085 short works and we go and break 4045, I will add to my short once it breaks the 4045 support and then it retests 4045. I'll add to my short targeting this 4020 area. We'll see. The price action prevails, and as always, keep your stop losses tight, your losses small, and your profit at large. Thank you for listening.